start of the lockdown at start of the pandemic in March 2020, and our world turned upside down. Literally, like everything has changed from the way things are being run, businesses, from how we do work and how we relate and connect to our family and friends. Things has definitely changed. But you know what hasn't changed? What hasn't changed is that when you have clarity within yourself, you can make things happen for yourself. And this is why we believe in the power of planning. We believe in the power of journaling. We believe in Viviamo that when you write things down, you get more clarity about yourself. You get more clarity about what you want, and then how to do it will somehow show itself to you. And this is also why we strongly believe it is more important than ever that we design the best possible planner for you. And we are done doing our planners, but we need your help. We are having our pre-ordering season right now, so please do check out our website at crazyaboutpaper.com and shop.ilovebdj. I hope something will resonate with you there and make you want to dream again amidst the pandemic.
How is everything possible in a world full of uncertainty? Imagine the moon and how it embodies inspiration, renewal, and unwavering energy. Haven't you been waiting for the right time? The time when you can finally stop feeling like a victim and start living the life that you want. It's not too late. Just as the moon transitions, you will too. And for 10 years now, the Everything is Possible Journal has been helping people achieve their big and small goals. EIP approaches 2022 with a promise of renewal. For a limited pre-order period, experience the 2022 Everything is Possible Journal shine on you like the light of the moon. Be inspired by the age-old wisdom of the moon, enlightening our path to a brand new year. A clean slate, in charging us with goodness, light, and hope that everything imaginable is indeed possible. Join us and discover your life's new moons, waning, eclipses, and fullness. Experience more.
Hi, Bellas! Hello, everyone who's watching. Yan, thank you for tuning in. Tell us where you're watching us from. So, comment naman kayo dyan para I know that you're there with me, watching watching us. Okay, so thank you so much for joining us yesterday with our Navi episode with Kate and Miggy. So this afternoon, we're going to discuss everything about Everything is Possible. So this afternoon, we're gonna introduce then, I'll be joined by two special guests then who help me discuss the Everything is Possible. So sabi ni Micah, hello, watching from Mandaluyong. Yan. So, hello, hi Miss Belle. Sabi ni Facebook user, hindi ko makita yung name niya. Hi. So, pagpasensyahan nyo na if parang magulo yung mata ko kasi I'm doing the back end. So, palipat-lipat ako ng mga screen, pati yung mga deck. And, syempre yung script ko. So, medyo magulo yung aking eyes. So, baka pagpasensyahan nyo na yan. So, before we start, I just want to do a pull-up card. So, ayan, sabi ni Bonnie, hi from Cebu. Hello, Bonnie, hi, watching from Pasig. Ayan, thank you so much for joining me today. Ayan. So, magpupull ako ng cards dun sa mga magko-comment ng hashtag experience more. Hi, Belle, magandang araw from Taguig. Sabi ni Noemi, from Pampanga. Oh, I just wanna take this time pala, nagpapa-shoutout yung aking friend na nag-birthday today. Happy birthday, Timmy. Wow, may pa-shoutout ka. May mga pa-TV na tayo ngayon. Okay, so dun sa mga magko-comment ng hashtag experience more, I'll pull a card for today. So, syempre, unahin ko na yung sarili ko para makita nyo, ano ba tong card na pinagsasabi ni Belle? Ito. So, ito yung card ko. So, I'm using lang this, The Universe Has Your Back deck. Yan. So, ito siya. Ito yung card ko for today. I am the loving energy of the universe. So, wow. Saktong-sakto. Ayan. So, sabi ni Leng, hi, good day from Bulacan. Thank you. Ayan. Para tayong nasa Miss Universe. Char. From Bulacan. Ayan. I'm from Manila. Char. Okay. So, para sa itong live, mawala na agad yung ano. So, for AB Ballesteros, ayan. Para sa itong card na to, AB. Ito. Ayan. Ito. Para siya sa'yo. Ito. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. Ayan, puro love tayo ngayong hapon na to. Ayan, sino tong next? Si Leng Abilo, kaibigan. Oh, Max, ang cute naman ng ng surname mo. This is for you, Leng. Ayan. O, tingnan mo, may love na naman. Nakakatatlo na tayo na puro love. So, itong energy natin, it's about love. Wow, ang cute. I recognize that I have chosen fear and I choose again. I choose love. Ayan. So, if you do things out of love, basta good yung intentions mo, then mapupunta ka sa tamang path. Si Bonnie, experience more. So, experience more, Bonnie. This is for you. So ayaw dun sa mga ng mga cards ng love. So you experience more love, 'di ba? Ito. Obstacles are detours in the right direction. So may times na nahihirapan tayo para tayong di na natin alam kung saan tayo pupunta. But sabi nga dito, obstacles are detours in the right direction. Si Facebook user, hindi ko alam kung ano. Kasi for dun sa mga nag-a-appear na Facebook user, you have to allow StreamYard para nakikita namin yung name mo. Pero para sa'yo to. Ayan. Joy is the creator. Joy is the ultimate creator. Ayan. Naomi. Sorry. Naomi, para sa'yo to. Ayan. Naomi, this is for you. The more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. Ayan. So, ayan. Ay, ang daming I'm watching from, sabi ni AB, Positivity and Love. Thanks, Belle. Viva, I'm watching from the UK. Experience, as in UK, United Kingdom. Or, tama ba? Viva, this is for you. Ayan. When I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. Nice! Ang ganda. Okay? Ayan, sabi ni Leng, thank you so much. May isa na namang Facebook user na nag-experience more. So, para sa'yo na to. Ayan. I surrender to a power greater than me. Ang ganda ng mga nabubunot nating cards. Parang love, peace, surrender. Ayan. Masaya, let's surrender. Yan. Okay, yan. Sabi ni Jovel, Ate Belle, hi Ate Belle, ngayon na lang ulit nakapanood ng live so sobrang busy sa live. I know, sobrang busy natin. Watching from Batangas. Thank you so much. I'm from the BDJ group. Hello. Okay, so mag-last 3 cards ako and then I'm gonna introduce our guests. So, baka mamaya kasi, mag-pull out na card na lang tayo. Ayan, Janet. Pero masaya kasi magbasa-basa ng ganito, di ba? Ayan, Janet, this is for you. Kita mo, surrender na naman. Oh, sabi ko na merong something ngayon eh. When I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. Ayan, para sa'yo yan, Janet. Ayan, kinote pa ni Bonnie, obstacles are detours in the right direction. Thanks, Miss Belle. Sana na-inspire namin kayo dun sa mga cards na nabubunot niya. Danny Delim. Hi, Danny. Watching from QC. Ayan, Carol. Carol, ikaw ang aking last experience more. Ayan. Ito siya. Ayan. Ito. Ang cute niya. I let go, hindi siya cute. Ang ganda nung art niya. I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. 'Di ba? Yung mga random to promise, random ko siya pinipick. So, ang mga nakukuha nating messaging ngayon, are surrender, love, universe, energy. I love it. Ayan, okay. So, thank you so much. So, I hope you continue watching us up to the end. Yan, thank you so much sa mga nanonood, sa mga continue sumusuporta sa amin. Ayan. 'Di ba? High energy kasi nagkape ako ngayon. Sabi ko kailangan ko ng energy ganyan. Okay, so for this FB Lives, as mentioned earlier, sabi ko, pag-uusapan natin ng everything is possible. So the everything is possible has been helping people achieve their big and small goals for a decade now. So 10 years na siya, gabi biruin nyo, inabutan ko siya ng mga medyo 3 years old pa lang siya. Tapos ngayon, 10 years old na si EIP. So, it's a planner that's designed for go-getters like you who know exactly what they want and will do anything what it takes to make it come true. So before we start talking about everything is possible, I would like to introduce our guest speakers for today. Wow, guest speakers. Hello. So we have 2 guest speakers. So hopefully makahabol si Coach. So these 2 speakers have inspired me and taught me a lot of things more than they know. So grabe yung effect nila sa buhay ko right now. They have taught me a lot of things. So etong guest speakers ayan, nakita ko na si Coach. So our guest speakers for this afternoon is executive coach and the writer behind the Everything is Possible, Coach Andrea C, and business development lead Em Somera. So, hello.
Hi everyone, aloha.
Hello, Coach. Ay, Em, naka-mute ka pa. Naka-mute
Ayan.
pa siya.
Can you hear me na?
Yes. Okay na.
Okay.
Ayan.
Yay,
Hello.
ang kalat ng aking house.
Yes, and apparently sa
nakakaiyak naman yung
StreamYard,
intro mo.
Ay, gano'n. Ang cute nga nung ang cute. Parehas kayong shade of yellow. Parang nag-usap ba kayo?
ay hindi!
Ang
Wait,
cute.
gusto ko lang sabihin na sa StreamYard pala walang blur background. So guys, ito yung totoong bahay ko. Ang gulo niya.
Ay, maganda
Kita pa yung
naman.
mga surprise ko kanina.
Okay
Hi,
naman.
everyone.
I-move natin.
Aloha, Bellas.
Hi, Bellas.
And
Hi,
thank you,
Belle.
hello.
See the chat.
Ayan. Ito meron dyan, may comment section. Ayan. So,
Ayan,
thank
nakita
you.
ko.
Alam ko super busy
Nakakaiyak
nyo.
naman yung intro mo.
Sabi ko, inisip ko, paano ko i-intro sila, Em? Sige, yung na lang, nararamdaman ko na lang. Hello po, sabi
From the
ni
heart.
Facebook user. Yes.
And meron
Ayan.
nang nagtatanong, si Candy
Hello,
Soriano,
Facebook
is it like a
user.
gratitude journal with LOA steps? Let's go back to that question later.
Sige, mamaya. Ang gaganda naman ng
Okay.
background
Oo.
ninyo, sabi ni
Go,
Janet
Thanks,
Yes.
Janet.
Janet. Yan. So,
Thanks,
na
Janet.
tayo?
Sana background na lang ako.
Nasa last week of July. So, kamusta naman kayo? So, let's start with Coach Andrea. Sige, go.
Oh my, talagang okay first. So how am I? I cannot believe that half of the year is gone. Actually, more than half because July na po tayo at matatapos na ang July in 2 days. So,
True.
I'm shocked that it's going by so fast, but I'm also very grateful that things are the way they are. It's not perfect, guys. Alam natin, pandemya pa rin ngayon. But overall, I'm still very grateful for everything. I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful to see the both of you. And I'm grateful to hear from everyone in the comment section. So yun, I'm shocked but I'm grateful, I guess. Is the bottom line. Kayo guys,
True.
nakaka-resonate ba kayo doon?
sabi ni Micah, I love this live. Parang internal call.
Oo nga eh. Parang chika lang.
Totoo. Ikaw, Em.
Sige, my check-in today, how do I feel? Actually, happy ako kasi wala akong birthday blues. So, I'm turning 38 on Sunday.
Wow.
O, di ba?
Mm.
Normally, may birthday blues ko, but parang ngayon, I'm just, I guess body tired, but I wouldn't say malungkot. I'm just really tired because my kids are sick, tapos may sleep
Oh,
issues kami ng konti. But, excited and grateful. Kasi, I'm owning my age. Honestly, 38
yeah.
feels like the right age for me. Parang I've always felt like an old soul. Like bata pa ako, feeling ko ang tanda ko na mag-isip. Tapos finally,
Mm.
wow, ito na yung age na swak with my mind space and heart space. So, yun.
Aw.
Joyful, excited,
Parang
grateful.
naka-catch up na yung body with the mind.
Oh,
With the
nakaka-catch up na yung body ko.
Sabi ni na yung nagbati sa'yo, happy birthday po.
Thank you.
Ayan,
Batiin mo
thank
ko
you.
ulit sa Sunday.
So,
Belle, ikaw, kumusta ka?
actually, medyo same with sa'yo, coach, na parang grabe, nagulat din ako na parang, ha, tapos na yung July. Or parang no, isang beses nag-start pa lang ako ng
Parang
January.
naiiyak si
Aha.
Andrea.
Ano?
Parang naiiyak si Andrea. Tumatawa ka
Ay,
ba?
hindi
Naiiyak ka?
natatawa?
Oo. Okay.
So, yeah, okay naman. And a lot of things happened. But I guess, yun nga, sabi ko rin nung isang beses, medyo moving into acceptance na din ako sa lahat ng mga nangyayari din.
Mhm.
Ayan. So, you've been with Viviamo or with Dar since the beginning and are also a firm believer in the power of writing. So, for you, why is it important to still be able to write things down given this digital age?
Ang dami ko sagot, Belle. So, you have to help me filter.
Totoo lang ay.
Ever since talaga, ever since I was a kid, naisip ko lang, habit ko na talaga magsulat. Siguro, looking at my daughter now, because I'm teaching my daughter and homeschooling, nakikita ko sa kanya yung same interest that I had when I was a young kid to learn how to write my letters well. Tapos sa totoo lang, mahilig ako magsulat before kasi maganda yung sulat ko. Nung bata ako as in, maganda yung penmanship ko, yung script ko, tsaka yung, ano tawag doon, yung print. Yon. And then, introvert din ako. So, I also knew that early on, kahit wala pa akong psychologist, kahit wala pa akong mga Coach Andrea in my life. Alam ko na introvert ako eh. So, instead of talking to people, sometimes, even as a child and up to college, yun na yung habit ko. May journal talaga akong kinikip everyday. And then, siguro yung mga downturns in my life, na-realize ko rin, kaya ako na-survive yon kasi meron akong journaling practice. So, kunyari, nag-break ako with one of my exes. Talagang gumigising ako ng umaga, Belle. And then, instead na umiiyak ako, sinusulat ko yung feelings ko. Nang paulit-ulit, kahit na yun na yung sinulat ko the day before. So, sulat ko ulit siya the next day para lang malabas ko siya from my system.
Yeah.
And then, in my last biggest challenge, parang hindi naman ako makapagsulat. Natakot ako, parang sabi ko, shit, nawala yung eloquence ko all of my life. So I started, I don't know if you're familiar with Sarah Prout. Minention siya ni Dar kanina. Meron siyang manifestation practice na you write a certain sentence 55 times a day for 55 days.
Yeah.
So, after nun, sabi ko, hala, wala na ako masulat. Parang may mental block ako or heart space block. So, sabi ko, sige, I'll start again, but I'll do it with just this manifestation practice. And I started writing. Tapos natapos yung 55 days. Tapos naisip ko, ang dali-dali lang mag 55 days na may something kang talagang ina-affirm. So, after that, it really helped clear my head and my heart. Then na-realize ko, why not? Gawin ko na lang siya intentionally talaga. Not because maganda handwriting ko, not because may nagdadaanan ako, but honestly, it's helped me through my 38 years. So I really created time for it na. And I made a routine that really involves journaling every morning or every night. Kung hindi ko nakayanan ng morning, hinahambol ko sa gabi. So, ang dami kong sagot, di ba? Bakit siya important? Because it grounds me like all of the feelings that I have, all the experiences that I have. Um, it's so important for me to process everything and to have it, to see it down, written down on the page. Parang may completion eh. Kahit na it didn't go as good as it should have. For example, that day didn't turn out as good as I expected.
Mm-mm-mm.
May parang ano sa akin na, okay lang, tapos na yan, bukas ulit, bukas ulit. Write your story again tomorrow. So, I like having that
Understand.
sense of parang na-check ko siya kasi nasulat ko na siya. And with this pandemic, di ba, the days are never ending. And the days have been so
Ah,
blended together. Parang hindi siya ganito dati, wala nang compartmentalization yan. We're working from home, we're also living at home. So it's so important for me to be my witness to my own story and really write it down for myself. At saya lang rin i-review after a while, honestly.
totoo.
Diba? Would
Totoo.
you agree?
Nakarelate ako dun sa ano, yung
Ayun.
pag-write ng feelings nung bata. Nung bata din ako, mahilig ako mag-ano, but it's really more coming from hate. Kasi lahat ng hate stuff. Kaya ang tawag ko sa kanya, may burn book ako na.
Burn book.
Oo, may burn book ako na I
So
write all
before
my
there was Mean Girls pala,
Uh,
Belle. Ikaw na
yeah,
yung nagpauso
before
ng
pa,
burn book.
parang hate book ko siya, ganyan.
tsaka introvert ka rin, Belle. Diba?
Oo, yes. So, I know, Coach Andrea, you also like to write things down. So,
Right.
for you naman, what does it mean to have a planner? Kasi parang lahat ng mga tao ngayon, hindi na, marami nagsasabi na hindi na nila kailangan ng planner kasi nasa mobile phone na nila, nasa mga tablet or ganyan. But
Mhm.
I know you also one of the people who likes to have a planner. So for you, what does it mean in having one? Yan.
All right. Thank you for that question, very Miss Universe. So guys, yung mga tao dyan sa comment box, kayo guys, gumagamit ba kayo ng planner, ng journal,
True.
or even list? So habang nagchichikan kami, we'd love to hear from you. Please drop it in the chat. Gumagamit din ba kayo? Nagsusulat din ba kayo? Kung hindi, okay lang, just share it. So anyway, sasagutin ko na yung question ni Belle. So yes, Belle, I'm such a planner girl. As in like, naalala ko, grade 7 pa lang ako, may planner na ako.
Whoa.
And all the way till now, even pandemic. Um, for me, I don't journal as much as M, but for me, it's really writing stuff. And it's not just about writing stuff, but it's more what I'm able to do when I write stuff down. What do I mean? So I use a friction pen. So it's actually an erasable pen. So nung mas bata ko, and I'm giving away my age, wala naman friction pen eh. So I used to actually use a mechanical pencil anyway. So I love planners. It's an essential part of my life. I feel lost without it because when I write stuff down, then it's like I'm preparing myself for the day or for the coming weeks. So I don't, it's seldom that I feel nabubulaga na parang shock, stress, kailangan habulin because I know already na nakasulat na siya. And it keeps my mood up if I check stuff off my planner. As in, that's one of the simplest joys I have in life to check stuff off. And I notice when I do that, and later on when I grew up now, I'm an adult right now. I have a lot of high achieving clients who feel lost sometimes. I don't know if anyone in the chat box resonates yung feeling nila they're so overwhelmed. Parang ang dami kong ginawa today, pero parang pag inisip ko, hindi ko maisip kung what I accomplished. So, pagod ka na nga, stressed ka na nga, and then hindi mo pa sure kung ano yung nagawa mo during the day. So I noticed that the simple act of being more conscious about writing down in your planner what you've done or what you have to do and checking them actually super makes a difference in the feeling of productivity and fulfillment. So it's being able to tangibly see now, wow, I'm stressed today, I'm tired today, but hey, this is what I've accomplished. So for myself and for my clients, it's something similar. It's planning ahead. So I'm prepared. It's like I'm mentally preparing. I'm creating the space for productivity to come in. But it's also giving myself a chance to celebrate during the day when I check. Oh my God, I love checking stuff off. And it's also at the end of the day looking back and realizing, hey, nagpagod ako today because this is everything I've done today. So yan. So that's why for maybe 20 years plus now. A planner is really important to me. Oh, and there was a time that I tried going on my iPhone or my smartphone.
Mm-mm.
It's different. The experience is really, really different. So I still keep a planner to this day. Some of my friends laugh because parang, wow, sino pang gumagamit ng planner ngayon in
Ah.
this day and age? But it's really helped me a lot, especially now during the pandemic when things seem so parang, oh my God, what's gonna happen? I go back to my planner and I feel like things become clear when I write it down, when I review. So, Joanne
Totoo.
Castillon says, more
Sabi
on
niya.
to-do list dahil sunod-sunod ang task araw-araw at follow pa sa parents at mga bata. I resonate.
Oo.
Pag ako yon, at least I know I have a list. I know what I have to do, di ba? Para hindi mas stress pero less stress. And Chico Santos said,
Ayan.
ayan,
Hi, Chico.
Sabi ni Chika, kasi
Binuboost
totoo
mo ba kami, Chico?
yeah, bigel talaga when you tick off stuff or when you see na madaming na-accomplish by the end of the day. May
may
check
check
mark pa siya.
emoticons.
Yes! Thank you so
Ayan.
much, Lon. Ang galing. Guys, yung sa mga nanonood, if meron din kayong questions for Coach Andrea and Em, this is your time! Tanungin niyo na sila. Ayan. So you mentioned then earlier, Coach, na in terms of it helps having a planner with your productivity then. And so, actually, the everything is possible. It's one of those na planner na talagang it will help you break down your task para mas maging productive ka. And I know you're the writer behind the 2022 planner and you've been writing for EIP since 2020. Tama ba? So,
Baka 2019. Baka
20,
2019. Baka third
No.
year na this. Yeah, third year na ata next.
yung
Third year na
2022.
2019, 2020, 2020, sa third na.
2021,
Yes.
Third na. Okay, ayan. Tama.
Third.
Yes.
So, can you tell us, what was your inspiration for yung 2022? Sabi ko dapat this year. Yung 2022, everything is possible.
2022.
Yeah. Which is
okay.
the moon phases.
Right. So, I love the briefing from the Viviamo team. So, guys, ladies, and maybe there's a gentleman there, we don't know. But anyway, so the inspiration for this year, for next year's 2021 na pala ngayon, for 2022 is renewal. Diba? That's really the theme. And the visual inspiration is really the moon. So, I love because ang moon kasi every time you look at the sky, iba-iba itsura niya, 'di ba? Minsan mukhang pizza, mukhang pie. Minsan mukhang pakwan.
Mukhang
Minsan
cheese.
mukhang
Mukhang
cheese
cheese.
minsan. So because the moon has different faces, and I love that because I think now especially now more than before, parang people are called to constantly change and to adapt to the various cues, di ba? ECQ, GCQ, whatever, banana Q, kamote Q, di ba? That whatever, we never know. So I feel like that was really my inspiration. When I look at the moon and I see that kahit ano mangyari, kahit mag-change yung anyo ng moon, it's still there every night. And I think that's what the theme of EIP is. Everything is possible if we flow with the times, if we accept the changes that's happening around and just keep being flexible, keep being adaptable, and just change, renewing ourselves. When we flow with whatever changes there are out there, everything becomes really possible. So, in a nutshell, I think that's the theme. That's the inspiration.
Nice.
Ang
Ang
ganda.
galing mo
Sobrang
talaga, Coach Word.
And thank you to the Viviamo team for coming up
Papalitan
with such a
ako ng
beautiful
planner,
concept.
eh.
Totoo. Sobrang na-in-love ako sa theme ng 2022 na everything is possible. Besides dun sa moon, I really love kasi yung moon niya.
Right.
I love how it was explained that just like the moon, we also go through a phase.
Yeah.
Like it's a cycle. And
Right.
what I love about it din kasi yung moon, kahit nagsa-cycle siya na mukha siyang paulit-ulit, hindi siya, it happens in different times, different days, different years. So, iba-iba siya. Every cycle is different. So, parang when you go through these changes, it's also a different experience.
Right.
So, going through phases kasi is a constant change. Pero may mga tao talaga na who find it hard to accept change because it can bring a lot of uncertainty. So,
Mhm.
unahin natin si M, di ba? What can you say to those who have a hard time accepting change? And if you can share, then how you handle changes in your life. Sige. Go, M. Ikaw muna, bago tayo kay Coach. Yeah.
Time to
Baka Miss
shine.
Universe question na.
And while
Wait,
Emma's
I just
thinking,
wanted to
guys,
also commend the team.
mm,
Uh,
mm. Baka people in the chat
I
box, what
wanted to
changes are
comment
you
sina
going
Jazz,
through right
Grace,
now?
Yes,
Mm.
guys.
and Rich dun sa team. Kasi ang ganda nga ng team. I used to be so involved in EIP and in product development. But in the years forward, parang every time may concept, I will just input. Parang buo na, tapos I'll just input. And now parang when I saw the concept, sabi ko, paano pa ako magko-comment dito? Okay na to. So I really like the theme also, the symbolism of the moon. I agree with Andrea. And it's a beautiful, it's symbolism of femininity, being nurturing, being self-loving, self-caring. So kung yun yung mga themes nyo for yourself now, especially because it's pandemic, baka nga everything is possible as the planner for you next year. So parang ako napapaisip na ako, yun na yata yung planner ko for 2020.
Totoo.
Napaka-enrolling kasi ni Coach Andrea. So anyway, back to your question, Belle. The question is, if you're having a hard time accepting change. Okay. Honestly, values ko kasi is joy, trust, and power. So, alam ni Coach yan, di ba? I always go back to those values. Whatever I encounter in life, whatever situation, kahit nag-change yung nire-require ng situation or let's say anger, any situation, I just make sure to go back to my values. Um, since joy is my foremost value, I always ask myself, will this change give me joy? Like, baka nire-resist ko kasi by default, we human beings kind of resist change, di ba? Takot tayo sa change eh. Pero pag may kailangan i-change, that's always a question I ask myself. Baka naman this change will give me joy. Maybe not now because may pain involved sometimes with change. But after I go through the pain, baka naman okay na. So if the answer is yes, if this change will eventually lead to my joy and will trickle down to the joy of everyone also around me, like my family, my kids, my team members, why not? Diba? So, mas
Yeah.
madali for me to
Yes.
move into acceptance. Bakit ko hindi tatanggapin eh? Eventually naman, sasaya tayong lahat. Hindi lang ako. So, that's been my reasoning process every time I have to change something. And ang dami ko rin na-change, sa totoo lang, sa sarili ko and sa paligid ko. So, feeling ko that's always been the guiding principle. Going back to my joy.
Nice. Ang ganda.
Okay
Actually,
ba
nung
yan?
sinabi ko na first time, maganda. So, dun sa iba, bago tayo pumunta kay Coach Andrea, guys, if meron din kayong gustong i-ask about advice, about change, lalo na kung may pinagdadaanan kayo, just go ahead and comment it dyan sa
Yeah,
comment
we'd
box.
love to hear.
Yes, and kung meron kayong mga tips din kayo kung may pinagdaanan kayo and how it helped you,
Yeah.
please do share them.
Advice.
Yan. So, actually, nung sinabi ko, for some people, mahirap mag-accept ng change. Kasama ako dun sa some people ngayon. Kasama ako doon. So, medyo may talagang ko, I guess siguro, my brain is wired in a way na parang medyo straight siya na kailangan dire-diretso tayo. So, parang pag may changes, medyo hindi siya natural na mag-accept ako agad. So, go, Coach Andrea, para sa'yo, what can you say for those who have a hard time accepting change? And if you can share how you handle change then.
Okay, thanks, Belle. Belle, I super resonate with you. I'm a controller, meaning I like to know. Gusto ko certain. Gusto ko alam ko. That's why it makes change really hard for me to accept. And then I realized, several years back, I realized that whenever there was something that was changing or whenever there was something na naiiba, sobrang ako nasa-stress. As in super stress. But I realized that I was stressing myself out. It wasn't the change. It wasn't what was happening, but it was more, bakit ko ba sinestress yung sarili ko? so so what I can share that helped me, and then let me know if that sounds right to you guys, or if you feel that you'd like to share something else. I realized that I started asking myself, I'm stressed because I'm always assuming that the worst will happen. What if I started thinking about this change? What would be the best thing that could happen? So I realized that I was just anticipating the worst. Na lagi kong inisip na, shit, papalpak tayo, or shocks, parang hindi okay to. But then I realized, bakit ko ba pinangungunahan? Bakit ko ina-assume na parang it would be the worst? I started asking myself, hey, what would be the most awesome thing that could happen because of this change? And I realized when I look back on my life, a lot of the best things, a lot of my best favorite memories are resulted because of things changing. Like, I remember when I went to high school first year, sobra akong takot kasi parang na-reshuffle kami, yung mga classmates ko, hindi ko na
Mm-mm.
classmates. But when I think back, high school was one of the was one of the most fun moments in my life. So, if babalikan ko, and I invite everyone, if you think back to all the best memories in your life, I wonder how many of those were because of a change. You traveled to a new place. You met a new friend. Nagkabagong jowa tayo, di ba? Or you
Mm.
tried a new food for the first time. So, that's how I'm managing it. And I don't know if that will help people na uh, admit it, it's scary. But also, as an exercise, try to ask yourself, what would be the best thing that could happen because of this change? So yeah.
Thank you so much kay Coach and kay Em.
Right.
Yan. So, actually, so eto nga, di ba si everything is possible, it's renewal. And one of the message that it brings is that kahit na pabago-bago yung mundo, you still have the power within yourself, which allows us to carry on to make the impossible possible. So, dito na papasok si ating Everything is Possible, which is, eto, papakita ko sa screen. Tadyan! Dito.
Nice. I
Nice.
haven't seen
So,
it.
ito siya.
It's my first time seeing it.
Bakit wala sa akin yung physical items? So,
Oo, wala kami
picture na
physical
lang muna.
item.
Wala pa sa akin.
First
So,
time mo
but alam
makita,
ko,
Coach?
Yes. I mean, yeah, I think. Yeah, Enzo, we'll get back to your question in a while. Hello.
ay, ito pala si Enzo. Mamaya, Enzo. Ayan. Okay, so this is the cover of our Everything is Possible
Beautiful.
2022. So for the past few weeks, we've been promoting our EIP planner and our experience kits. The Everything is Possible experience kits were deeply inspired, katulad nga sabi kanina, by the phases of the moon that embodies inspiration, renewal, and unwavering energy. So but before we go through the experience kit, so gusto lang namin pakita yung mga special pages din na nasa Everything is Possible. So I'm
Oh,
sure
I love
familiar na
it.
rin sila. Yeah. So ito yung ating first tawag
Oh,
mo
it's just
dyan.
the opening, the
Yeah.
spread.
Yes. So, special page is the Road to Your Best Life. Yung Road to Your Best Life, meron din siya sa iba nating mga planners. And
Yeah, all the planners have that.
yes. So, yung dyan, para siyang yung, kasi di ba yung power of visualization, na parang kailangan mong isulat or
Mhm.
i-drawing dyan yung mga things na kailangan mo to journey papunta dun sa best life mo. Yan. So, the next
So
special
Mhm.
page natin yan.
Nice.
Ay, go, Coach Andrea.
so this space, the previous spread will actually be malaking space because it will be free for people to draw or to put pictures on it. Tama ba, Belle?
Yes. So,
Ah,
sabi ni Glyza
Yeah.
dito, basahin ko lang. Excited to
ah.
receive my Ambition is Possible kit. First time user daw siya ng Everything is Possible.
Excited
Wow.
for you, Liza.
Yes, si Janet din,
Oh,
sabi niya,
I'm
so
excited for
So
you.
neat. Yeah. Yeah, actually, something about EIP is if your aesthetic, yung type mo mga bagay is medyo neat and clean, I think the
mm,
look of EIP might be for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes. Yan. So,
Yeah.
next natin is ang ating life declaration, which actually meron din sa ibang planners natin. This is the Dear 2022. This is a letter for yourself. So, and Coach, have you tried writing a letter to yourself? I'm sure na-try nyo na. Sinagot.
Oh,
Oo.
oo. Parang Parang tuwing nag-o-audit ako ng sarili ko, sinusulatan ko yung sarili ko after. Kasi I do that. Coach, do you still do that? The completion list? I still do
Um,
my completion every quarter. Completion meaning, mga stuff na hindi ko natapos, gusto ko sinusulat ko at the end of every quarter. Then
ah,
I write a letter as though nagawa ko na silang lahat.
wow. I do completion, but it's not as deliberate as you. Sinusulat ko siya as usual in my planner, in my EIP planner.
Nice. Hi.
Okay.
So the next special page is yung this is sort of like our kung counterpart niya si Navi, ito yung manifesto niya. So how
Aha.
to make everything is possible. So
Aha.
mga naka-breakdown dyan yung mga parang tips and
Kailangan mo.
advices.
Ah, ah.
Yes.
Sabi ni Glyza, kakakilig naman po yung Dear 2022. Oo,
Dito.
Glyza, super.
Oh, yes. And for those dun sa mga hindi naman, kasi baka may hirapan sila kasi sabihin nila na hindi sila magaling mag-write or magsulat. The template is actually, would
Fill in the
help
blanks
you.
mo.
Yes, mag-fill in the blank ka na lang.
Mhm.
Yan. So the next
Yeah.
one is ito, yung ating,
So Belle, sorry, can you go back lang? So
sige.
this part to Enzo, you how to make everything possible. It might help you also in starting your online art business. It's really some of our best practices that the Beldager, the Viviamo team has collated through the years and also learned from the people that the team works with often. So it's in this spread, it's exclusively for EIP. And if I remember right, some of the things here is just think of all the possibilities. Uh, don't hold yourself back from your beliefs, meaning write down 10 possibilities, 100 if you can get it, and don't filter yourself.
Mm-mm.
Maybe that will help you in your new
Yeah.
online art business. Yeah. Jasmine Mendiola says, I'm a BDJ loyalist, but EIP 2022 is calling out to me. Yes,
Go,
Jas, renew yourself.
Same.
Also to add lang din,
Lakas. Ang
Enzo, yung
lakas naman
ibang
ng everything is possible.
true. To add with Coach Andrea for Enzo, yung maraming worksheets sa Everything is Possible that would really help you break down your goals. So, baka matulungan ka rin in starting out. Yan.
Mhm.
So, this is yung kanina pinakita ko. This is all about the full concept of the Everything is Possible. And then, ito yung 2021 year review. Actually, isa to sa
Yes.
mga favorite na special page ko kasi you get to look back and rate yourself. So, bakit ba
Kita
natin
ba,
kailangan?
Bal?
Ayan, wait lang, sige. Iano kita. Pakita kita.
Ayan. This is for
Sige.
my 2020. Ginawa ko talaga siya.
Ayan. Ganda.
Ganyan.
So in a
Yeah.
snapshot,
Di ba ang
you'll
nice?
see. Yeah.
It was a pandemic year.
So,
But it was
ano
all
siya?
at 10. Practically at 10.
True, parang may isang
Oo.
nag-dip ka lang ng
Yeah.
super slight. Yeah.
Oo.
Tapos may kita mo na
Actually,
agad.
useful to eh. Na parang akala mo ang bad ng year last year, diba? Kasi pandemic year, first year of the pandemic. Pero pag titignan mo, isa-isahin mo per month what happened. Then you chart it nga like this. Honestly, mataas yung score niya. Kasi in terms of inner work siguro, self-development, self-love, self-care, naging malakas tayo dyan. So, feeling natin, at saka sa gratitude. So, feeling natin, ang ganda nung year pa din. Kahit na
Ganda.
it didn't turn out as everyone had planned.
Aha.
Totoo. And also guys, don't feel bad if you feel na parang yung graph nyo is up and down. I think when I did my
Correct.
2019 or 2022, medyo ganun-ganun dun siya.
Mm-mm.
And it's actually maganda kasi siya kasi makikita mo, mababalikan mo, bakit ba low yung month ko that day? Ano yung kailangan mong i-improve and all. And that's ito yung page na yon para doon talaga siya. And connected siya dito sa mga susunod na special page talaga. So, tutulungan ka talaga niyang to find out what you want to elevate pa in your life. Yan. So, ito yung my gifts, which is the next one. So, syempre,
Ay, meron din
important.
ako dyan, Belle. I also did it.
Best student, Em Somera.
Yan.
So, Danny,
Oh,
tama ka.
prepared
The
ako
review
ha.
actually
Hindi mo
leads
ako
to this next
sinabihan eh.
one. Yeah.
Ang
Oh,
galing.
diba?
Yeah.
Oh, I really, honestly, Bellas and Andrea and Belle, favorite ko yung EIP for the special pages. So kahit na I'm a BTJ Planner user,
Uh,
I opened this first for for my game planning for the year. Ito yung
A
una kong
year.
pinupuno. Kasi I really like the templates eh. So I'm sure Andrea would love to talk about this template because it's all about gifts, di ba? And gratitude.
uh,
I really
Yes.
like this addition to
uh,
EIP.
I
okay.
was about to ask nga kay Coach Andre. Kasi actually, nung time na inaniyan, nahirapan akong sagutin siya. Kasi parang hindi ko mailabas I mean, I cannot identify kung ano talaga yung mga gifts ko ano yung gifts ko. And then parang at the same time, hindi ko ma-accept or ayokong sabihin kung ano yung loss ko.
Kumuha rin ng
Parang ganun.
props.
Kaya nga, nakita ko. Sabi ni Danny,
Kukunin ko yung
parang,
isa ko pang props.
sige,
Sandali.
go. So,
Babalik ako.
ayan, coach, ayan, if you can, what's your advice to people who want to, sorry, pakita ko ulit.
Uh,
Ako,
no
ayan,
problem.
ayan. Etong
Yes.
pagkas nasagutan nila to. Yeah.
Okay. So, Danny, while I answer it, I'm glad you said that you're excited by the 2021 review. So, this next page, the spread is called My Gifts. It's actually connected to the review. So, this My Gifts, guys, if you see it left and right, it looks similar, right? So, yung nasa left, after you do your year review, you're gonna think, pipiliin mo yung tatlong pinaka-best things that happened during your year. So you'll put it on the left. And we're going to ask you to ask yourself, so what are you grateful for? Diba? So, syempre, you'll feel really good because you'll realize, as Em said, no, it was a pandemic year, but you realize, shucks, I had these at least three awesome things that happened during the year, and I'm grateful for them. On the right side, I think this is what Belle was also talking about. On the right side, you're gonna choose the three quote unquote worst things that happened to you or yung lowest of the low. And why we do that for is we're also going to ask yourself, we're going to also encourage you to ask yourself, because of the three low things that happened to you last year, what are you thankful for that you learned? So essentially, if you look at it, you have at least 6 gifts from the past year in the EIP framework, diba? The 3 best things that happened to you, the highest, and the 3 low points. And whether they're high or low, they're still the gifts that you got from last year. Yun. So that's what this
Yes.
spread is about. Maganda talaga siya. So, Belle,
Ang
bakit ka
ganda.
nahirapan?
Wala kasi parang na ako mag-admit. Yung admission, yung acceptance. So, parang medyo in a way, it connects to my fear of failing.
Right,
So,
right.
parang feeling ko yung lows ko is parang when
Failure.
I look back at it, parang it's my failure. Kaya kanina,
Right.
parang yung check-in natin earlier, sabi ko parang medyo nag-mature na ata ako kasi nandun ako sa level of acceptance na. Okay.
Yeah.
Sige, nandun ako sa level of acceptance na. Sige,
Yeah.
hanggang ano na lang. But it's not really na dahil dinadown ko yung sarili ko. But rather, I'm just accepting that it's as is talaga. Ganon.
Right. And I don't know if I may know, I always believe it's a failure, it's a waste if you don't learn anything from it. Failure
Yes.
yon. Talagang pag inisip mo sa sarili mo, shucks, pumalpak talaga ako. Palpak talaga yan. But if you say, shucks, I didn't meet my goal, but this is what I learned, then it's not a failure. It was a lesson, di ba? Kumbaga,
Nice. Gusto ko yun. Sabi ko
diba?
sabi ko talaga napupulot yun.
kumbaga, di ba sinasabi natin, yun, walang
Nag-one-on-one ka
tapon.
na.
Walang
Oo.
tapon. Walang tapon.
True. And so we go to the next special page, which actually medyo connected talaga siya. Ito yung actually super love ko talaga kay EIP kasi yung worksheets niya talaga would parang katulad sabi ni Em, parang matutulungan ka sa game plan mo for the next year. So ito yung life wheel. Wheel of my life. Ito yung hindi ko alam kung nakikita niyo yung cursor ko sa kanya. Okay, so dun yung sa bilog niya, meron dyan different aspects of your life. So meron siya yung self-expression, joy, or self-development, yung health, physical spaces, relationship, business or career, money and finances. And then what you do is you rate it. I-rate mo kung nasaan ka ngayon. So kung feeling mo sa finances, medyo hindi ka pa wala ka pa dun sa ano ng mindset of abundance or stuff, tapos gusto mo siyang i-rate ng 4, go lang. Tapos yung iba, i-rate mo ng 6, and then you color it. Tapos makikita mo in a glance kung yung level of each aspect of your life. Yan.
And did you do this? Would you like
Galing
to
Kasi
share?
pa-iba. Yeah. Oh, tignan mo.
Sige.
Pa-iba yung layout.
Star student,
Yes,
gold
yes.
star.
Yes. Ayan, ang ganda.
Nakakaloka. Ito
Mhm.
yung 2019. Tama ba? 2020 pala.
20.
Tapos,
Mm-mm.
iniba rin siya. Oh, 20.
Ang ganda.
And then now, mukha na siyang moon.
Yes.
Dahil 2022 team is the moon.
Ayan.
Yes. Ayan, mukha na
So,
siyang...
So the nice thing if you do the Wheel of Life is instantly, as Belle said, at a glance, you'll see which areas of your life you're high on, like 10, or which areas in your life are not as high as a 10. So you might this will tell you this will give you a suggestion about which area of your life you'd like to maybe work on for the coming year. And yes, Chico, the achiever in me is being pulled in by EIP. Yes. The
Yes.
beautiful thing about EIP, I think, is as a coach now, for me, when I work with clients, when I work with teams, it's always about achieving results. But I think what's beautiful about EIP, which is we infuse the approach of Viviamo, is it's not just all about achieving. Hindi lang siya gawa, gawa, gawa.
Yes.
It takes you deep in you to start to clarify, to really be solid about your purpose, about why you do things. So we're more effective when we start to do. And again, back to Enzo, our person who is starting his own business. That's why it's not just about doing; it's also being very clear about why you want to start this business. Who are the people you want to help? Diba? What's the bigger reason for you? Why do you want to make it possible? Yun.
Tama. Ang galing. Okay, next is the vision board. So, as important it is to write things down, kailangan din it's the vision that you see it para, kasi yung firm believer talaga kami ng vision board na parang pagka pinrint mo yung picture, tapos nakikita mo siya and na-envision mo siya, then you will attract this, you will manifest it. Kaya meron pa rin dyan vision board. So, ang may vision board natin sa mga planners natin is si BDJ, which is the dream board, and then si Navi, meron din siyang dream board, and then si Everything is Possible na vision board. Yan. Next natin is my 2022 goal. So, ito na siya, yung tips for setting goals. So, tutulungan niya na kayo. Ito, so, meron dyan yung referring na dun sa life wheel, which sinabi kanina ni Coach Andrea na you'd be able to see which ones in your life that you want to work on from the coming year. So, ito siya. So, aanin ka niyan to,
Actually,
meron siya, go. Meron
Gold
ka.
star
maganda yan.
student.
Kasi
I love
Meron
it.
ka
among
din.
all our planners, ayoko na ipakita, nakakaloka naman.
Far away.
Kasi, she made it easy for us to set goals. Actually, kung makikita mo yung template, may samples na siyang sinet dyan. Kasi
True.
sometimes, the reason that we don't achieve the goals that we set out, hindi siya specific enough or hindi siya realistic. So, yung template na yan, very useful yan in setting goals kasi yun nga, pinapa-filter siya ni coach for us. And then, ina-align din niya dun sa life wheel. Diba, coach? Parang nandun siya sa
Yes.
parang you suggest that you also work on those areas that you marked na hindi masyadong nag-do well in the previous year. So, yun siya. It's very strategic. I love it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thanks, Em. And so this spread, as Em said, no, it's parang breaking down. Kunyari, you want your own condo, 'di ba? So minsan pag inisip natin, I want an own condo worth magkano ba? 3M kunyari. Parang nakakalula siya, 'di ba? As in, parang paano ka magsa-start? So, all the special pages of EIP are meant to help you break it down. So, 3M, what does that mean? Baka 500,000 for this year, tingnan natin. Breakdown pa natin yan. Divided by 12 months, magkano yan per month? And then divided by per week, magkano siya? Tapos titingnan natin, di ba? How possible it is. Because once we've broken down the goal, then it becomes easier to think that it's possible. And when you write it down in your planner, and when you check it out every day, that gives you a sense of fulfillment, that gives you a sense of, shucks, I'm really making solid tangible progress towards
Yes.
making what I want happen. Yun.
Ang ganda. Nakakakilig. Kinikilig ako. Excited na ako gumamit.
Parang nabubudol na nga yung mga tao sa office.
Kaya nga eh.
Gusto na mag-EIP.
Yes. So, eto pa siya. Actually, yung kanina, first step pa lang yon into breaking it down. So, yung mga susunod na special pages, ito yung would help break it down further pa. Yes. And ang kagandahan nito, tama yung sinabi ni Em kanina, may mga na siya, may mga guides na siya kung paano mo siya gagawin. Ayan, Yan. Nandun sa, makikita niya dun sa, dapat
Parang
nasa
may
left
coach.
side niyo. Yes. Parang
Parang
katabi
may
ko
kausap
sa
na coach.
Andrea.
Parang may coach with EIP. Parang nandun siya nagsasalita kung ano yung susunod. Actually, iniba niyo pala yung format ng goals. I wanted to share. I think I shared this with you, Andrea. Yung breaking down, it's so important, diba? When you think of something, you have to really break down the steps. So, a year ago, I was thinking about moving. Kasi ginamit ko yung, this is the first EIP that you worked on. So, I worked on, I used this to work on my goal. My goal was to move. So, dalawa lang actually yung nilagay kong action steps. Wait, eto. This one. Tama, dalawa lang yung sinulat ko. My goal was to find my home. Tapos honestly, yung action steps ko naman, start visualizing myself in my new home. And spread the word that I'm looking for my new home. Tapos,
at ayan na bang
yung
home mo yan
ko,
sa likod
target
mo,
date
Em?
of completion is April.
Guys, yan na yan.
Natuwa lang.
Dahil
Yan
sa
na.
SIP yan. Yan yung bahay
The
ni
start
Em.
date was January, tapos 30 April 2020 yung nilagay kong target completion. I was able to move
Before
March 7.
that. Before the pandemic.
March 7. And right before the pandemic. So parang alam mo yun, honestly, wala naman akong ginawa, nag-visualize lang ako. And then, sinabi ko lang sa a couple of friends na I'm looking for a house. Then yun, nangyari na siya. So sometimes, honestly, hindi naman mahirap yung action steps na required, di ba? You just have to sit down and think, ano yung pwede kong gawin that's within my control. And then just surrender to the possibility that it can happen.
Tama. Ang galing. Nakakakilig talaga siya. Ayan. So, ito actually, the next special page is something new. Ngayon ko lang din siya nakita. The key projects. Yes. Key projects overview. If I'm not mistaken, meron din siya sa BDJ sa 2022. So, Coach, can you tell us about this page?
Minsan, marami tayong gusto gawin sa buhay. Minsan, hindi natin alam kung anong uunahin. So, minsan, wala tayong nagagawa. So, this spread will help you be very clear about what you want to prioritize. That's it.
Yes.
Simple as that.
And it has 12 din siya. So, you can divide it parang 1 per month. Yes. Yep. Okay. So, this is ito. So, our last ones are yung mga monthly spread natin. So, ganito lang yung itsura niya. Wala masyadong binago, but nandiyan pa rin yung my daily habits this month and then this month's priorities. Yung daily habits natin, tsaka kung mapapansin nyo kasi, dun sa, may iba kasi dyan, hindi nila alam kung para saan yung bilog dun sa mga numbers, so dun sa per box. So actually, yung bilog, di ba maglalagay kayo ng habit na gusto ninyong i-develop for that month. Tapos pag ginawa ninyo yung habit na yon, si-shadean nyo yung bilog or lalagyan nyo ng check. Hindi siya yung para sa, uy, tapos na yung day 1. Check, ganon. So, para makikita nyo if gaano kayo nagiging consistent doon sa habit na inilalagay niyo. Yan. So, the next one is yung ating weekly spread. It's one of my favorite weekly spreads. Kung mapapansin niyo, mas prominent or mas kita yung time blocks nito. Kasi see, everything is possible talaga. It's all about breaking down your goals. And the time blocking would help you then in managing your tasks. Alam ko si sobrang grabe yung time blocking niya. sa Grabe. Nung nakita ko yung kalendaryo niya, sobrang block na block yung and which is actually it worked for her. And you can try by using kung ayaw niyo ng super agad-agad, then you can try using the everything is possible para mag-start kayo sa time blocking ninyo. Sa BDJ kasi medyo mas faded in a way yung time blocks kanila kasi para mas may flexibility for those who uses the BDJ. So, yan.
One thing na guys, just to share, no, one thing na actually kami ni Em nag-uusap dito kaya si Em sobrang siyang time blocker. One breakthrough that we realized, Em and I realized, is we always allocate stuff for work, but super naging helpful for me, and I think Em also, to allocate stuff also to rest, to do hobbies.
Chill.
You know, allocate time to watch Netflix, diba? Or allocate time also for the things that you enjoy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes. Gusto ko rin yun i-try, pero hindi lang ako naging consistent. But sabi nga nila, di ba, try and try.
Yeah.
Lang. Okay,
Try mo
next.
sa Belle, sa digital calendar. Not necessarily
Sige.
sa planner.
Sige. Actually, natutuwa kasi ako pag sa planner kasi gusto ko yung notion na parang yung gumagawa ng bracket.
tama.
Yung binabracket ko siyang gano'n. Natutuwa ako. So, ayan. But actually, guys, we've been saying din naman na talagang pinapartner din namin yung planners namin. Ito, something na gusto niya. Kung halimbawa, kung gusto niya may digital kayong calendar. Yan. So, ito yung ating mga
doesn't
tawag mo
mean I
dito,
use a
dividers.
planner lang na physical, di ba?
True. Nice. Yan. So, ito yung mga dividers natin, February. So, each divider, meron siyang quotes from different people and then meron siyang mga affirmations sa baba natin. So, that's it for the EIP. Yan. So, yun yung mga inside pages ng Everything is Possible. So, before we end, we have a few more questions para kila Coach Andrea. Nakakatawa kasi sabi ko, hala, yung ginawa ko atang mga questions, baka hindi umabot ng 1 oras.
We're overtime. Daming sinabi. So I don't know if Joanne or Joan is still there. So, Joan, you asked if more to-do list dahil sunod-sunod ang task araw-araw at follow. No, and then someone asked if it was more like a gratitude journal or whatever. I'm backtracking. Candy Sarian, is it like a gratitude journal with LOA steps? Well, you've seen the inside, Candy. I hope that answers your question.
Yes. Thank you so much, Coach. Grabe, Coach. Pwede ka na. Hire ka na namin mag-host.
Ikaw na daw si Belle next time.
Buti na lang kasi parang kanina pa ako, syempre ako rin yung nagba-back-end, so minsan hindi ko napapansin. So parang meron akong co-host. Ayan. So as I mentioned, yung kanina natin pinag-usapan about sa goal setting. So, nakita nyo naman guys, everything is possible talaga. Yung mga worksheets niya, yung parang overall personality ni EIP is for para siyang goal-getter planner talaga. So, sige, unahin natin si M. So, what's the importance of having a goal or setting goals? Yan. Para sa'yo, M.
Wow, ito na naman si Belle sa mga universe question. Having a goal is second nature na yan to me. Parang iba yung goal sa dream. Ang goal may deadline, may specifics, and then may purpose, I think. It's really anchored on purpose. So, important that you know what you're waking up for. Diba? Hindi lang kids, hindi lang bills, but ano yung bigger picture. So for me, a goal is a bigger picture, and it's always important that you go beyond your current, your day-to-day, and have that vision. Yun nga, which is that goal that you're working for. Kasi pag nandun ka lang sa malit na myopic view lang of what your life is, paano ka mai-inspire and paano ka makaka-inspire ng ibang tao. So,
Mm, mm.
that's why a goal is important.
Nice. Thank you, Em.
Umiiyak ka na
Actually,
yata,
yung
coach.
Di ba yun? So, yung goal setting is actually, so, di ba parang planning na din siya. And meron kaming nakuhang insights before na may mga nagsabi na hirapan na akong mangarap or ayoko nang mag-plan kasi wala naman, parang wala naman ng future, lalo na ngayon. Ito yung mga nakikita namin sa community din natin right now and dun sa mga ibang mga tao na mga ka-close din natin. So during this uncertain time, this is for Coach Andrea. What keeps you motivated to continue on dreaming pa din or making plans for the future?
Uh, that's a beautiful question, Belle.
Sama rin.
uh, uh, maybe 2 points. 2 points. Number one, when the pandemic started, I really hit rock bottom. And what kept me going was I kept telling myself, I want to be able to look back on 2020 and be able to honestly tell myself and people that it was the best thing that ever happened to me. So that's something that I really kept on telling myself. And number two, um, I think when we stop setting goals for ourselves or when we stop dreaming, we stop living. Because then suddenly walang purpose. Why get up in the morning? So I want to be happy. I think that's my ambition in life, to be happy. And setting goals, breaking them down, that gives a structure to what happiness is to me. Kasi if there's nothing to work for or to move towards, parang ang boring.
Para saan?
Para saan? Para saan? Yan.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Coach Andrea. So, guys, nakita nyo na yung everything is possible. Narinig nyo na rin yung mga insights from Em and Coach Andrea. So, andito na tayo sa ating experience kit. So, actually, the Everything is Possible 2022 are open for pre-orders since July 14 kasama ng ating mga experience kit. So each of the experience kit are designed to help you set your intentions through journaling and planning as you take action in the pursuit of what you want. So eto siya, meron kaming 3 experience kit. So medyo move ko lang yung sarili ko sa kabila, tapos medyo matatakpan ka lang. Sorry na.
Go lang.
Okay, wait. Ayan. So ang ating first experience kit is ang ating, renewal is possible. So sa renewal is possible, ito yung for moon journaling. So bagay na bagay, di ba? Dun sa ating theme of the month. So ang kasama niya ay, of course, ang 2022 Everything is Possible. Meron niyang AR, IM cardboard. So ito yung makakapanood ka through virtual reality. Gamit lang yung phone ninyo, guys. Yan. And then we have the scented candle, the essentials, notebook, moon pendant, and yung moon journaling prompts guidebook. Lalo na kung halimbawa gusto nyo mag-start pa lang ng moon journaling ninyo, ayan, makakatulong yan sa inyo. And yung candle and the AR would help you visualize pa. Yan. So the next one is ang ating Ambition is Possible. Nakita ko kanina may nag-comment, bumili na siyang Ambition is Possible. So ito yung meron ditong kasama niya dito yung manifestation book ni Coach Wins. So, ayan. Ito siya. Ang kasama niya pa is ang ating anong tawag ko dito? Questionable Holo Journal. Merong Kakao Pens, the calendar pad, and the friction highlighters. And the last one sa ating Everything is Possible experience kit is ang, sorry. Ito ay ang ating life folio, Life Possibilities Life Folio. So the Possibilities Life Folio is a life folio workshop with DAR. So lahat ng mga gagamitin nyo para sa life folio workshop na yon, kasama na siya dito sa kit na to. Yan. So all of this are available sa crazyaboutpaper.com. So just punta lang kayo, maglalabas na yung link. Ayan na. Ayon. So ayan na yung link niyan sa baba. Okay. And guys, ang ongoing promo namin, so matatakpan tayo lahat. Wait lang. Ayan, ito ang ating ongoing promo. So meron kaming All For You bundle. So this is a bundle, this is a cross kit bundle na available siya until August 2 only. Yan. Tapos ang next natin is sa lahat ng bibili starting July 27 hanggang August 2, meron kayong free self-reflection and productivity worksheets na makukuha nyo na din agad. And then the first 100 to buy sa Crazy About Paper ng experience kits, any of the experience kit, mapa EIP pa yan, Navi, BDJ, Focus, first 100 makakakuha ng free Jergens mild soap. And then dun sa mga bibili naman ng BDJ pala, sorry, dito sa ilovebdj.com, ang makukuha nyo naman is itong Revlon Kiss Cloud Blotted Color Lipstick. Ayan. So that's it for our for this episode. So bago tayo mag-end, may close out question kami para kay Em and kay Coach Andrea. Every month kasi nag-aano kami ng one question, pinaka last question namin na naka-theme siya sa BDJ divider namin. So yung BDJ divider for July kasi is influence positivity. So my close out question is, how do you add more positivity to your life? So simulan natin kay M. Go.
Spotify playlist. Spotify playlist. Parang every time talaga na may down moment ako, I just go to Spotify. And thanks to Andrea, na-enroll na ako to BTS. So, Army adjacent yung tawag ko sa sarili ko. And I really like that new song they released. So, it's one of the songs that I play on Permission to Dance. Every time I feel I need a boost of positivity. How about you, Coach?
Before I answer that, there's a comment in the
Yeah,
chat
to nga
box.
eh. Sige, wait lang. Si Try Give, tama ba? Puyaw?
Miss Puyaw.
Puyaw, ayan. So yung, okay, noted dun sa, sabi niya may include a savings and finance tracker. But
No
actually,
chance.
the instant reward na downloadable, it includes a savings and budget tracker.
Wow!
So,
It's like a
yes.
planted question.
Yeah. So actually, the email, yes, it will be sent through your email. Dun sa email na ginamit mo when you purchase the experience kit. Yan.
And
Hey,
one of the bundles actually has a manifestation book that was very much inspired with The Secret and Law of Attraction, which is the simple guide to getting what you want book. Belle, what bundle was that it comes with that book?
ambition is possible.
Yeah, and it's worth 888, but if you get this bundle, it's actually included. So it's actually a very good deal. I'm so excited that that your comment came in because it's super in sync with that bundle. So I hope you're able to check that out. So, hi Martina, that's M's daughter. Hello. How do I positivity?
Hello.
Yes.
I try to make sure every day I make time for things that I enjoy. Always. No matter how stressed I am, I will really make sure I do something I enjoy, whether it's ordering milk tea,
Uh,
fangirling, diba? Watching content, or like listening to good songs, or talking to a friend. Every day, I will really make sure, no matter how stressed I am, I will make sure to do something I enjoy every day.
Nice. Thank you so much, Coach Andrea and M. So that's it for this episode of the BDJ Studio #Experience More live series. We hope that you continue to support us with our ongoing pre-order campaign. So we're doing this for the very first time because we need your support to be able to produce the 2022 planners.
Yep.
And because we've partnered with local suppliers, so kung makikita ninyo, di ba yung may mga yung experience kit, may mga kasama siyang merchandise. Partnered with our local suppliers, you get to support them as well. So, yon. And sabi ni Puyaw, sorry hindi ko mabasa yung first name mo. Got it! Again, thank you for your hard work. We'll place my order later. Thank you!
Thank you. We hope you enjoy it.
Yes, yan. So guys, thank you so much for everyone and I hope you catch us again for our last live focus journal. So M and I will be back tomorrow. Yan.
Wow. And
Ako rin
congratulations,
pala.
Team Viviamo.
Ayan. Thank you, Coach Andrea, and thank you,
Thank
It was
M.
a pleasure.
Bye!
Thank you.
Bye.